Just look at them. Why was this show cancelled, or shortened technically, when we are getting these cute character moments? On top of that, this episode had some of the best animation of the series so far, and that can only mean this finale is really going to go nuts. Every character has seen either growth or exploration this season, and they didn't need multiple episodes to accomplish it. I love seeing the dad fully on Amity's side. Great for him to finally stick up for himself and his family. Also, I've mentioned this before, but I just love how casual this series integrates its more progressive themes and elements. The story doesn't make a weird spectacle of Luz and Amity's relationship, because it's not some odd, out-of-this-world idea. It's normal. Normal really has an interesting place in this series, doesn't it? At many points, characters will mention the idea of what's right or what should be right. Bellows is actually a witch hunter who despises wild magic and magic users alike. Amity's mom tries to exert her control over her family and is solely driven for profit. For both characters, there is an unsettling element of normalcy to their attitudes. Neither character feels out of place, even though the world is being actively destroyed by the both of them. A more light-hearted, or better yet stranger take on this idea would be Regular Show. They take some normal everyday idea and make something fantastical about it, and yet it still feels like our world in a way. Drama is a way to convey ideas from our everyday life, but in a heightened, possibly exaggerated way, to show off some subtle elements that otherwise wouldn't be front and center. On that topic of normalcy, for a minute I was expecting Amity's mom to say her having a girlfriend was wrong, but she only had a problem with it being Luz. So even our villains seem to be pretty inclusive, which is nice for a change. So much of this episode works just like the one before it. Ida contends with having to get a Coven brand, Amity and Luz reuniting after being separated for some time, Hunter now dealing with the truth about his existence, the mystery that is the Collector. The one issue that does come up for me though is, can one episode resolve everything? Not to mention they might try to resolve the stuff with Luz's mom, but they could do that in a future special. Honestly, this is the one show I would believe that can end in a satisfying way. Speaking of great animation, they really put a lot more budget into that kiss, which I wasn't expecting. You could tell how proud they were of that moment, and it serves as a middle finger to the executives that this show ultimately couldn't continue like the creators wanted. I'll leave my links to my past videos covering the rest of the Owl House seasons in the description below, and I can't wait to see how this ends. Trust me that next week I'm going to stay up late, waiting for the moment it comes out. What did you think of the second to last episode? Do you think they can pull off the finale? Let me know in the comments below, and subscribe with the notification bell so you can know when I release my video on the last episode. I hope to see you next time.